Is coffee healthy? The answer? It's complicated. Hi, Taylor Wessel here of Tailored Health, nutritionist here to share with you a tip, tool, or technique that will help you be your healthiest self. And today we are cracking the code on coffee. Is this a health food or is this bad for you? And the answer to whether coffee is healthy or not is yes and no. Yes, because coffee, when consumed in moderation, can be heart healthy. It's packed with antioxidants that can be anti-aging. It helps to boost exercise and endurance, so gets you up and moving. It increases blood flow to the brain and body, improves performance. It can stimulate liver function, boost the metabolism. So there are tons of benefits to drinking coffee. The no part is that it can be dehydrating, too stimulating, so it's hard for people who are struggling with chronic fatigue, adrenal fatigue or exhaustion, thyroid conditions, or even autoimmunity. 80% of Americans are said to suffer with some form of fatigue, and coffee can be too much of a push and too stimulating, just driving them further into exhaustion. Even though it feels energizing, on the flip side of that can be just a complete crash. If you are generally healthy, coffee can be a good thing for you. When consumed in moderation, 1 to 2 cups a day, no more than 3 cups. Once you start drinking too much coffee, it can actually go the opposite way and start to deter from your health. Always be sure to source organic coffee. Coffee beans are heavily sprayed with pesticides, chemicals that can sabotage your liver, and look for mycotoxin free. The more that we can limit the amount of mold coming into our system, whether it be from our environment or the foods that we're eating, the better off that we will feel and function, less pain that we will have overall. If you're having acid reflux or any kind of heartburn, indigestion, that you can trace back to that daily coffee habit, look for a brand that is low acid. I will link below to a company that I love, that I swear by. I go through phases with coffee myself. I feel that it is too stimulating for me. I do suffer with adrenal fatigue and thyroid dysfunction, so it can be too much of a push on my system, but I like that jolt. So what do you do in that kind of circumstance? Well, for the majority of people, switching from coffee to a matcha green tea can be so beneficial. I'll link to a video that I did on how to incorporate matcha into your regime. Matcha is Japanese finely ground green tea powder that is loaded with antioxidants, has half of the caffeine of a typical cup of joe, and just keeps your body more on that balanced, energetic boost throughout the day without the stimulation and then the crash. You can also look for caffeinated teas such as white tea, yerba mate, or even black tea, Earl Grey. These will be less stimulating. If you are going to drink that coffee, just make sure that you keep it in a limited dose. Drink it in the morning, preferably before 12 p.m. because the half-life is 12 hours. So if you are struggling with sleep at night, this can be something so easy to start adjusting to affect your sleep cycles. And balance every cup of coffee with a cup to 2 cups of water to avoid that dehydration. I hope this helped you to crack the code on coffee drinking. I know it's not as black and white as to whether coffee is healthy or not healthy. It depends on you as the individual with so many different things. Are you struggling with adrenal fatigue, thyroid dysfunction, autoimmunity? Then maybe you should consider either pulling back on your coffee consumption or switching to something like a matcha green tea, white tea, yerba mate, something that's less stimulating. If you're generally healthy, have the cup of coffee, just source organic, mycotoxin-free, high-quality beans, drink it in the morning, and balance with water. If you like this video, give it a like. Share it with somebody who's a coffee drinker, and subscribe to my channel. Every Wednesday and Sunday, I'm coming at you with a health tip will just help you do that little bit better. Small steps, big results. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.